It's Sunday, when I usually go out for a 13-miler. Today I'm going to show you the roads I'm running and talk about my road to and through Nerdfighteria.
All of your problems will be solved. Here are a couple of things that you should know.
I'm on this run in pursuit of the Aeronauts 2016 Challenge, an idea prompted by this guy. This bit of insanity is connected to Nerdfighteria, but that's getting way ahead of our story. In 2011, I was coaching cross-country at the school where I work teaching English. And one day, Bryn, one of my runners, came to me all out of breath, not from running, but from excitement over the fact that our school library somehow had an autographed copy of John Green's Looking for Alaska. She didn't know if she could resist stealing it, because obviously no one else in our high school was ever going to appreciate this as much as she would. I convinced her not to do so by pointing out that I could get it out and replace it with another copy much easier than she could, which I did. She also insisted I read the book, which I did. A funny story, but I subsequently made sure I saw John's talk at the LA Times Festival of Books, but I didn't bother to wait in line to meet him and get his autograph because I had other authors I wanted to see. It was after reporting that fact that it was Bryn who told me I had made a grave error and that I should check out the Vlogbrothers YouTube channel. The first vlog I remember seeing was Hank's Football for Nerds. It grabbed me, and I quickly started digging for more. Before long, I had binged my way through all of Brotherhood 2.0 and everything else they'd produced. Here were two guys who shared my love of knowledge and nerdiness, working to make the world a better place without ever becoming either preachy or cynical. They were at the center of a community that was filled with fun, but was equally fueled by purpose. And soon I was digesting all the related channels as well. I was showing the Lizzie Bennett diaries to all my English classes.
Please tell me somebody got that, because I did.
Calling on Crash Course and SciShow to fuel my lesson plans. And before summer came around, I had, almost on impulse, bought my first ticket to a VidCon. I didn't know a lot of YouTubers at the time, and as a 55-year-old man, I was kind of out of place when I got there. But I did get a chance to talk with Hank, and I met Michael Aranda, and I found a whole lot of other amazingly creative, friendly, and open people. Mostly nerd fighters.
Time for a quick water stop, just past 10 miles.
And I wanted to support them any way I could. Without a lot of money, that mostly meant I just started to interact in their communities as much as I could, joining in the comment streams of their videos. And that led to this life-changing exchange during the Project for Awesome.
I know that guy.
Yeah, Steve
Clark.
I think I know who you're talking about.
One of the names is... He's got like a red hoodie in his picture. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, hi Steve. Steve! Everybody knows you.
Somehow, I had connected to Nerdfighteria. I made a video about commenting, and Michael made some comments about my comments, and now I have my own community within a community. My road to Nerdfighteria has led me beyond that world, but I still owe so much to it. I am not a YouTube star by any means, but I've gotten to know and sometimes even work with the most amazing people. Maxwell Glick, Andrew Huang, Gunnarola, Mary-Kate Wiles, and Sean Persaud, Craig and China Benzine. But even better than being able to drop a bunch of famous names are the people I consider my closest internet friends. The other small YouTubers I've reached through Nerdfighteria.
You can just get away from whatever's going on in your life and go to this different world that may never be able to experience in your lifetime.
Susan, Rosa, Nyla, Liz, Maya, Catherine, Ben, Abby, Chuck, Kevin, and more. Far more than I can name in a 4-minute video. I've met some at VidCons, at LeakyCon, and Nerdfighter concerts. My love for Lizzie Bennett led me to Artists at Play in Los Angeles, where we've sometimes been able to keep in touch with Julia Cho, Daniel Vincent Gordon, and Jessica Jade Andres, and where I met one of my favorite Twitter pals, Fyodor Chin. It's a bizarre road, this path to Nerdfighteria, with so many unexpected twists and turns. This quest to run a literal 2016 miles was prompted by Michael Aranda, but that's just a small part of the journey. This is dinner on the eve of VidCon, and has to be one of the more unlikely dinners I've ever experienced in my life that, not very many years ago, I never ever would have guessed or predicted that an event like this would happen in my house. So, terrible tragedies happen every day to people for no reason whatsoever, and every now and then something good happens to balance that out. This is one of those times.
Cheers.
So,
Cheers.
to to friends, to the internet, to VidCon, to YouTube, to all those things, and to dinner. Let's stop talking and eat. I can't say how I wound up where I am today, where John greets me with a warm handshake outside any signing line, and Hank asks me if I want a hug after another awesome concert. But I know the road to Nerdfighteria doesn't end with Hank and John. They are only the beginning. I won't be leaving them behind, but I'm now bringing them along with me.
Well, those were the roads I was on this morning, and a bit about the roads I'll be on tomorrow and for this foreseeable future. Till next time, don't forget to be awesome, and I will talk to you again soon, as ever, hopefully.
Thanks for watching Just Steve's channel.
We don't have time for that. We got too much to share.
It may end up being great. It's just that it's so personal to me. It's difficult to imagine.
We got more things to do, though.
This is going to be a lot like when your kids become adults.
That will happen?
Yeah. It will happen, and you'll be completely unprepared for it because you put everything into it that you can, and then they take on a life of their own.
Let's talk about the state of media, everyone. That's not what you're here for.